Okay, what's up guys? Welcome back to Talk is Cheap, where we put real life success strategies into action for you guys to see what it looks like. Two normal dudes putting it into work. If you guys remember from last week, we cut out social media and video games from our lives down to a 5-minute social media maximum. And I think it went really well. We talked about it last week. But you know what? We found that we needed to fill that time with something good, something better. So we pulled from this blog post from pickthebrain.com. Check it out in the description below. You can check that out. They talk about some really cool stuff on all the benefits of reading. So Matt, what did they talk about in that blog post there?
And the idea is that you read books, you gain knowledge, knowledge is power, you gain expertise, and that's going to lead to success. Success. And it talks about, you read for an hour every day, you're going to end up reading one book a week, 52 books a year, blah, blah, so forth and so forth. You're going to have all this knowledge, and then it's going to lead to success. So check out the link for more detail. We're just giving you a quick little synopsis. So now we're going to talk about our experiences with the challenge of reading for 30 minutes every day, and Belon can go first.
Yeah, cool. So I actually had a good time doing this one, and I found that what I was actually doing is I was reading 15 minutes right when I woke up in the morning, and kind of getting out that 15 minutes, kind of a good way to wake up, learn some things. Right now I started reading Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Workweek, which has been really, really cool, and he talks about in there, he talks about the benefits of reading as well. And he says that he reads an hour of fiction before bed every night for relaxation. Get away from the screens, get away from the media, that kind of thing. And so what I was doing actually after that was I was doing 15 minutes again at night right before bed. It might have been the book I was reading there, that nonfiction, or there's a graphic novel that I was reading that was kind of cool. It was like superheroes and shit. Like, it was pretty cool. But just something to like kind of decompress the brain and just relax before bed. So for me it went really well, and I think I probably surpassed 30 minutes on every day except one. So I think that was really cool. Matt, I know you kind of had a struggle at one point, but overall pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good for me. I think the first 4 or 5 days I only read for 15 minutes, so I still picked up a book every day, but I didn't get my 30 minutes in. And it's not that I didn't have time, I just didn't make time. But I started out reading this sucker here, 52 Strategies for Life, Love, and Work, which actually partly inspired this whole project that we're doing. Yeah. And it was really interesting, but after like 10 minutes or so, I just kind of got bored, and so then I wasn't excited to read the book every day, and if it's something you don't enjoy, it's hard to make yourself do it. So then I switched to this sucker. It's just an Ender's Game. What is it, like a graphic novel or a?
No, it's like a sci-fi.
Sci-fi.
Yeah, it's like a sci-fi thing. Some people read it in high school. It's just like a
fiction.
They made a movie of it.
Fiction novel story, and I found it way easier to get my 30 minutes in because it was like a cool, engaging story. Yeah. So that for me it was just about modifying the technique, and also moving it to right before bed is way more beneficial for me too, because sometimes I have a little insomnia, my brain gets whizzing and I can't sleep. So putting the 30 minutes right before bed actually helped me relax and fall asleep. So that is my experience with it, and I think overall, in terms of a lot of the benefits that are being claimed in the blog post we're referencing, we need to do it for longer, and we're going to continue doing it, and we'll update you, maybe in 6 months and say, this habit has really led to these things. But based on a week, it's been going good. I had to make a little modification. Dale's been crushing it, and keep you posted.
Yeah. So one cool thing I think that we've kind of come to the conclusion of is that it's good to be reading more than one thing. So you need that book that's you're going to be learning things and it's getting you inspired or whatever it is that maybe it's nonfiction and it gets you percolated because you're like, oh, percolation, I'm gonna try this. But it's hard to read that kind of stuff all the time, right? So we're still human, we still need entertainment. So I think maybe, splitting it up and having that fiction for night, like Matt was like, I could read a good 15 minutes of this, but that's heavy, right? It's heavy literature. It's like, that's not heavy literature, but it's kind of heavy. So it's just having both to balance it out and reaching that 30 minutes and just kind of getting off the screens as well.
So what you're saying is I should read both books. Yes. A little bit of this one and a little bit of that one.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Probably.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, sweet. Okay, so thanks for checking back in, guys. Again, talk is cheap. We're reading about all this stuff, but we're putting it into action too.
Take some action.
And let us know how it goes for you. If you guys are going to try reading 30 minutes a day or more, and how it works for you. Let us know what you're reading. We always like new stuff. Too.
We want to know what you're doing.
Just finished our last week of challenge. Fuck.
And what we're gonna be. Get a little bit of like natural.
That just gets me percolated.
Your time.
So one thing that the blog post has you do is there's a little exercise in there that's kind of fuck. Okay. So one thing the blog. Okay.
Welcome to the show. Two
Yeah.
awkward guys trying to articulate ourselves properly so that we are entertaining and people want to watch our show, but we really haven't developed our speaking skills yet. But we don't give a fuck because we coming straight at you live.
Live, bitch.
I was reading a book called 52 Strategies to Get a Bigger Dick. I don't remember what the book's called.
So what I found really great is the fact that Matt's not here anymore. Let's be honest, Matt was always kind of dragging us down a little bit. So I think me and this empty chair are really going to do great things. And I'm really looking forward to what's... Fucker.